Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Let me know in chat if I am indeed being heard. Loud and clear. Well, welcome everyone to the Super Metroid Randomizer Accessible Tournament bracket announcement. This is going to be exciting. The first year, SMRAT 2019, we had a single bracket with about 90 participants. Second year, we broke that into two brackets, rat bracket and a mouse bracket. The mouse bracket was birthed in last year's 2020 tournament. This year, we're taking it an even step further, and we are now breaking it between three brackets. A Gerbil bracket, which is the really a good bracket for the beginners to kind of feel safe and comfortable in their own little place of competition. It's going to be awesome. And then we have the mouse bracket, so your average runners going to have awesome matchups in that one. And then, of course, you have your rat bracket, the bracket where all of the elite runners are put away from all of the newer runners. And so that's going to be great. So we're actually going to start off with the Gerbil bracket. So this is it. There are going to be 17 runners in the Gerbil bracket. I will now announce the number one overall seed for the Gerbil bracket. And that number one overall... Hold on. Heck, I'm not going to be able to get away from this. Sorry, guys. Here comes a transition. It is going to be Knucklehead for the overall seed of the Gerbil bracket. Getting the bye for this first round. Let me quickly pop out chat. Okay, I am now ready. Now, let's take a look at this first matchup. There's actually going to be one match in round one, and that's actually going to be Freddy versus Putzku. The 16-17 Putzku matchup going to be the first match of this round one bracket of Gerbil. Now, Knucklehead, the winner of this match, is going to be moving on to face Knucklehead. These are all our 2 5s and belows. 2 5s and below, push down into the Gerbil. Knucklehead definitely a strong favorite here. Let's move down. 64-bit Link versus Idle Child. Now, this is actually a pretty good matchup. 64-bit Link, a 3-timer in the SMRAC community. And Idle Child also doing quite well for themselves. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Next matchup, we have Lady Smale versus Evil Sparky. Evil Sparky, he's a 3-timer. Lady Smale, I believe this is her first time in SMRAT. Looking forward to that 4 seed, 13 seed matchup. And these are actual legitimate seeds, which is what's really cool about this, because, you know, we've gone through weeks and weeks of Swiss matching. So now these are all seeded tournament brackets. Moving down, we have Old Man Sunshine versus the Real GR Bow, the 5 seed versus the 12 seed. Real GR Bow, a late joiner in the round, I believe it was round 2 or 3 of Swiss stage. Old Man Sunshine, a pretty good runner, gets the overall 5 seed of the Gerbil bracket. Then we have the 2 seed, Kath, had a pretty good showing of the 2 5s. It's going to be facing off against Wide Sky. And that's Kath versus Wide Sky. Now we have Kaede versus Ludicrous, 7 seed versus the 10 seed. These are always the best ones. Kind of a toss-up here. Ludicrous, really good runner. But Kaede here, 7 seed versus the 10 seed. Moving on, we have StephCad, French Force versus Useria. I believe this is the YouTuber Useria. Came over from YouTube to do some racing with us on the Twitch side. Shout outs to Useria, StephCad. And we have Reem, Logic Man himself. Love you, Reem. Face off against Leslie Pro. All right, that's going to be a pretty cool matchup. That's the 6 seed versus the 11 seed. There you have it. This is the Gerbil bracket. Let's go through that one more time. Knucklehead, the overall seed. Then we have Kath, the 2 seed. Our 3 seed is StephCad. 4 seed is Lady Smale. 5 seeds, the Old Man Sunshine. Remok Turris, a 6 seed. Kaede, 7th seed. 8 seed, 64-bit Link. 9 seed, Idle Child. Ludacris, the 10 seed. Leslie Pro, 11 seed. And then here in the first round, we have the 16 and 17 seeds facing off against each other. Freddy and Putzku. There you have it. The Gerbil bracket. Let's give a huge virtual round of applause for all these amazing runners who are going to be fighting it out in the Gerbil bracket. Let's go indeed. All right. Now it's time to move on to the mouse bracket. And let's see how this one goes. Let me quickly... I hope I don't... Everyone look away. Everyone look away. I'm going to click over this, but I don't know if it's going to be zoomed in properly. So look away so you're not spoiled. Okay, we're good. We're good. Mouse bracket coming at you. So big shout outs to the Gerbils. We're now moving on to the mouse. And the number 1 overall seed for your mouse bracket is OK Beamer. Absolutely stellar runner. Getting the number 1 overall seed for the mouse bracket. We also have a couple round 1 matches. Let's take a look at that. We have the 16 seed Incroyable versus Zero Lane. Zero Lane, a semifinalist from mouse bracket last year. So, and Incroyable, a really good runner. So this is going to be quite the race. The winner of that one will go on to face the number 1 overall seed, OK Beamer. There are 30 runners in the mouse bracket. For the record, as we move forward. Vibrant Colors versus Tommy Lee. Vibrant Colors, a stellar runner. And Tommy, also a very good runner as well. That's the 8 seed versus the 25 seed. Then we have Sasho Boss, the number 9 overall seed, versus Prankard. 2 really good runners, both mechanically and logically. Looking forward to that race, the number 9 seed over the 24 seed right here. Simo Rocks, the number 4 overall seed, fantastic runner, facing off against Arumnus, the 29 seed in the mouse bracket. Looking forward to that one. Simo Rocks is a pretty strong runner. I think they're going to go pretty far. He has a really good handle on this rando. Skipsy, German runner, 13 overall seed, versus Noxus Nick. Fantastic runners. Skipsy did take out Mr. Guy Average early on in the Swiss stage. I believe it was round 2. Noxious Nick, a league runner the last 3 years, and Smrat, really good runner. So hey, 13 seed versus the 20 seed. This is going to be a pretty good matchup. Glacia Souza, hailing from Brazil, facing off against the 28 seed Shadow 4 2085. This is a 5 seed versus a 28 seed. Glacia Souza, this is their his 3rd time in the Smrat tournament, facing off against Shadow the first time that he's been in Smrat Shadow. That's going to be an interesting match. Moving on, we've got Iron Rusty versus Balthasar. Iron Rusty is really good. Balthasar mechanically is fantastic. I think Iron Rusty, this is going to be a really nice matchup. You know, 12 seed Iron Rusty overall, 21 overall for Balthasar. I like this matchup, and the winner of that match will face the winner of the top match. So we have a lot of really cool matches potentially ahead of us. Let's go ahead and pop on over to see who got the second bye. The overall 2 seed of the mouse bracket is Thornito. Thornito, an absolutely stellar runner, definitely a threat in this mouse bracket, but this is Thornito having the number 2 overall seed, and will face the winner of Slow Guy and Essie. So Slow Guy is going to try to do the opposite of what his name says. Slow Guy is going to be facing off against Essie. Essie, a pretty fantastic runner. Slow Guy is really good too. So these are some really good matchups. I'm looking forward to this matchup. The winner of that one will go on to face the number 2 overall seed, Thornito, in round 2. Moving on down, we've got the number 7 overall seed, Zopa 0343, hailing from Brazil, facing off against my good friend Jargobargle. Jargobargle, the 3rd time in the Smrat community, has been putting in a lot of work, so this could be a pretty good matchup between Jargobargle and Zopa. number 7 seed over 26 seed. Now we have Chex Human versus Desmus. This could be an interesting matchup. Chex Human really good. Finished close. Was close to the top of the overall standings for quite some time. And definitely had some good matches throughout the Swiss stages. Going to be facing off against Desmus, a really good runner. This is going to be a nice matchup. Also, fun fact, forgot to mention, these are best of 3s. For those of you who didn't know, these are all best of 3s. So we will see at least 2 matches between all of these races. They'll all best of 3s. Let's hope to get some hype match 3s. And the finals will be a best of 5. And there will also, fun fact, be a 3rd place match at the end. Best of 3, probably. Furthermore, this is also single elimination, not double elimination. So best of 3, single elimination with a best of 5 finals. And at the end, we will be taking all of the grand champions from Gerbil, Mouse, and Rat, and potentially the 1 and 2 from Gerbil to make a 4-way. I'm not sure how we'll do it, but we're going to do a grand rat race between all of the grand champions at the end of all of these tournaments. Okay, here we go. Dirksu, du hast das schon gesehen. So, Dirksu versus Chish. The number, by the way, Dirksu, an unbelievably good runner, getting the number 3 overall seed just behind Thornito, is going to be facing off against Chish here. Dirksu is mechanically one of the stronger runners. Looking forward to seeing how far Dirksu goes against Chish here. All right, we have 14 seed Kevnastics versus Raikou Rider. Raikou Rider, SMZ3 runner, Kevnastics, the co-op man himself with RKC-TKC, Intimness cartridge, and others. Kuru, can't forget Kuru. Looking forward to that run. And the winners of these two, that could be an interesting matchup. All right, moving on. We've got Happy Artea, invitation pending, versus Phoenix Down. Phoenix Down, the 27 overall seed, versus Happy Artea, who had a really good showing. And by the way, if you're participants in this tournament and you haven't accepted your invitation, please do so. Thank you. Happy Artea and Phoenix Down. Moving on, we've got Diddy Kong, 3-peater French Force versus, this might be the best match of this first round. This is going to be a fantastic match. We have 2 3-peaters in Smrat facing off against each other, and they're just incredible runners and incredible people. So I'm looking forward to this match here. So there you have it. I'm going to kind of slowly work my way through these. Kevnastics, Raikou Rider, Dirksu, Chish, Chex Human, Desmus, Zopa, Jargle Slow Guy, Essie, the number 2 overall seed, Thornito, Iron Rusty, Balthasar, Glossia Souza, Shadow, Skipsy, Noxious Nick, Simo Rocks, Arumnus, Sasha Boss, Prankard, Vibrant Colors, Tommy Lee, 67, Incorrigible Zero Lane, and then the number 1 overall seed, OK Beamer. There you have it, the mouse bracket. Let's give a big virtual round of applause for all of these amazing runners who have gone through weeks of Swiss round action to get to this point, and we're all so super excited for this round. Okay, now this is the time for the rat bracket, the final bracket, hailing 31 runners. Let's check it out. Again, look away just in case it's not cropped correctly. I don't want to spoil anything, so look away. Everyone look away. Here we go. Okay, we're good. Rat bracket, here we go. The number 1 overall seed, you guessed it, Zeb 316, going undefeated. The reigning grand champion of Smrat 2020. Incredibly good. Like, there might not be anyone better. And so Zeb definitely is the favorite for this tournament. And let's see who is going to be facing in the first round for a chance to go on against Zeb 316. Pizza 34 and Bison. Okay, Pizza 34 and Bison, 2 fantastic runners. Bison, hailing from Russia. Pizza, I believe, is American. I haven't actually asked personally. I'm assuming here. This is a pretty good matchup. Pizza, really good runner mechanically. Bison getting very good. So this 16 overall seed, 17 overall seed between these two. Fantastic. Okay. Here we go. Metroid. Now, I have gone 7 weeks doing the Metroid skip. Do I get it here today? By the way, I haven't actually seen the matchups. I created the brackets, but I haven't actually looked at the brackets themselves, so I'm seeing all this for the first time myself. Bressingham. Ayo. Metroid and Bressingham. Bressingham is scary good mechanically, but Metroid is definitely has the tech and the logic knowledge. This is going to be a fantastic matchup right here. And let's see who is on the other side of this bracket here, because the winner of this match has to go on to face the winner of Saffron and Kuru. Oh my gosh. This part of the bracket is a gauntlet. Look at that. That's nutty. Oh, just and then we run into Nevdi right there. So Saffron, the 9 overall seed, versus Kuru, 9-7. I think I may have put that in wrong. Is that supposed to be 9-7-8-9? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Let me know if I got that right. Is that right? 9-7. Okay, that's confirmed. That's confirmed. Okay. We have Nevdi, 4th. Hold on 1 second. Let me check something real quick. Is that right? Are we good? Whoops. Don't mind me. What is this ad? Okay, good. I kind of panicked for a little bit. We're good. We're good. All right, Saffron or Nevdi versus Magoo. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Now, here we go. Nevdi versus Magoo, a French Force runner versus one of the most stacked mechanically. This is a very, 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 very good, very good runner, Nevdi. Of course, faced off against Zeb. Now, yeah, that's gonna be a really good matchup. And the winner of this match up faces off against the Cheese Reaver and Hacksaw, 2 really good runners. Cheese Reaver, funny enough, at the seed at which he finished 2019, I think he finished 13th, I believe. I can't remember, but it's definitely, yeah, that's a good matchup right there. Hacksaw versus the Cheese Reaver. Hacksaw, really good runner mechanically. Cheese Reaver, really good runner just all around. That's going to be good. Okay. We have Sloters, 5th overall seed. Sloters 27 versus 00713. Oh, that's, that is, oof. Yeah, that's a tough matchup. That's a tough matchup. That is a tough matchup. Sloters is a good runner, but hey, Zero, things happen. Zero has been putting in some work, okay? Zero's been putting in some work, and Sloters can finish seeds basically any way, shape, or form, and that could very well, in some points, play in the other runner's favor. But Stratlock, I saw Stratlock's name, sorry. Zero and Sloters, we should see that matchup, see how that one goes. Again, these are best of 3s. Things happen. Best of 3. Bonus 36 versus Papa Schmo. Papa Schmo and Bonus. Papa Schmo, very nicely matched right there. I like that one. All right. Oh, I'm just seeing this for the first time, and I like it. Bagel Thief getting that number 2 overall seed, facing off against Mr. Guy Average. Now, this was a bump into the rat bracket, Mr. Guy Average here. And wow, is this going to be a nice match. Mr. Guy Average is just punishing mechanically. But Bagel Thief has proved that they are absolutely stellar at logic and understanding. This one could be a really good matchup. Okay. Moving on, we've got the number 7 overall seed. Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong one. Benergetic, 15 overall seed versus Glove. Benergetic, a sub 50 80% runner. Pretty low sub 50. Really good runner overall. Facing off against Glove, another fantastic runner, the 18 overall seed. By the way, the standings at which you're seeing now is the overall finish of all runners. So this is the top bracket. So Benergetic finished 15th overall. So this is the top bracket, and so the numbers of these seeds that we're seeing are actually the numbers at which they finished overall. All right, Benergetic Glove. Then we have the 7 overall MM cartridge versus Mujic. Mujic, great runner. MM cartridge, a fantastic runner. Yeah, I like this matchup. And the winner of this matchup, MM cartridge and Mujic, are going to go on to face June and Amadeus. Now, these two have known each other for quite some time. But there we have it, the June Amadeus match. 10 overall seed June. Amadeus Zeno, 23 overall seed. Now, we have the 3 seed, Nidorific, versus Tillymorph. Okay, Tillymorph, the grand champion of the mouse bracket, sneaking their way into the rat bracket this time. I like this. Also, to note, Nidorific, a really good runner. I actually managed to take the win over Nidorific in my Swiss match against them. They are a fantastic runner, as you can see, finished 3rd overall. Okay, Nidorific Tillymorph, that's a great matchup. The winner of this matchup will go on to face Farfaloo and myself. Okay, so interesting. Farfaloo, a really good runner, the 14 overall seed, going to be facing off against myself, J-Chalk. Look at my little Gowan, he's a cutie. So that's going to be a nice one between Nidorific and Tillymorph, and then I'm looking forward to facing Farfaloo. RKCTKC versus Lomian Jones, 6 seed overall versus the 27 seed in Lomian Jones. RKCTKC, another one of my opponents. I believe I did finish. I finished with the highest Bukolks. I think most of the people I faced are top 10. RKCTKC, Nevdi, Sloters, and Nidorific. I mean, I just had an absolute gauntlet, of Swiss stage. It was a lot of fun. All right, our final matchup: Toasty Muffins versus Nacerius. Toasty Muffins, a fantastic runner, but Nacerius is a great runner. This is going to be a fantastic matchup here. All right, let's go back through these real quick. We've got Toasty Muffins and Nacerius, RKCTKC Lomian Jones, Farfaloo J-Chalk, Nidorific Tillymorph, June Amadeus Zeno, MM cartridge Mujic, Benergetic Glove, Bagel Thief Mr. Guy Average, Bonus 36 Papa Schmo, Sloters 2700713, Cheese Reaver Hacksaw, Nevdi Magoo, Saffron Kuru, Metroid Bressingham, Pizza 34 Bison, the number 1 overall seed Zeb, and did I miss one? No. Zeb 316. There you have it. Now let me just repeat one more time. These are 3 brackets. Gerbil with 17, Mouse with 30, Rat with 31. It's single elimination, best of 3. If you lose twice, you are out of the tournament. If you make it to the finals, it's going to be a best of 5. We will have 3rd place matches, which will be, I believe, best of 3. We'll have to see what happens there, but for probably best of 3. But the most important is how long do you have to schedule your races. We will have 2 weeks between each round. So, for example, round 1 will start 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be 5 rounds, so that's 10 weeks. Of course, if things go quicker, it's possible that we might be able to bump things, but we don't want to like brackets being all out of order. But for now, 2 weeks. This is going to be an absolute gauntlet of. I mean, look at this bracket. It's a gauntlet. I mean, Mouse is pretty incredible too. All these brackets are just gonna be so much fun to watch. Yeah. So for the first round, I'm not actually sure how we will roll with this since there's only one match here. Certainly we would just basically treat it as a round 1. I think that's what we'll do. We'll have to talk, but I don't think 2 weeks for one match could give. Yeah, it's true. It could give us a breather. Ayo, Startlog thinking ahead here. But Gerbils, big shout outs to the Gerbils, all you awesome runners. Mouse, big shout outs to all the mouses. I just said mouses, mice. Big shout outs to all the rats. Let's go. Virtual high fives to everybody. Virtual high fives to everybody. Now, thank you all so much for hanging out. I will go ahead and say that you can start making your predictions. I think. Let me make sure that I have the brackets live. And yeah, big practice race starting here in a bit, so definitely go check that out. Overall, I should probably announce that Zeb316 was your champion of the Swiss stage. Bagel Thief was in 2nd place. Nevdi was in 3rd place overall in the Swiss stage. And let me check real quick to make sure I got these running. Rat bracket. Start accepting predictions. Okay. Rat bracket peoples and everyone else who would like to go and make predictions for the rat brackets. Here is the link to that. Whoops. Go ahead and make your prediction. Mouse bracket peoples who would like to start making predictions. There would be Mouse 2021 if you'd like to make a prediction for that. And we have Gerbil bracket predictions if you would like to make a Gerbil bracket. There we go. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I was J-Chalk, your announcer, commentator, person who was out here showing you all the awesome matchups. Please, if you would like to check these matches out, they're going to be flurry. They are going to be absolutely coming in hot. Okay, we have 3 different tournaments, so if you'd like to come in and commentate, restream, track, all of that, please join the Discord. Check us out. Let's go ahead and send a raid over to. We're gonna raid one of our moderators in Varial, so go give him some love. And thank you all so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. And let's keep an eye on the schedule. I think if you go here, keep an eye on that schedule. We're gonna have a ton of races on this channel, probably SRA 2, SRA 3. The list is gonna go on. You guys rock. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I will catch you later.